as we have seen the concepts of sales invoice register, how has it been there, and I already created some clients invoices like Pasatinde. We have created 2 invoices for 62,000 and 20,000. This is all listed out here. So this screen, what you're seeing, is completely customizable. You can design it on your own way, on your own look. You can change it, and you can analyze. You can take printouts and take a report basis from this list available here. So if I see here, I am going to take a report from 1st of February to 9th of February. This is the 18 invoices listed out here. Say for example, your manager is asking, or I want to take a report for all the invoices I raised in the last year. I want to take a printout of it. So I can go here, filter the record for last year or this year, last month, whatever it is. I can just simply click on last year. It shows me 1st of January to 31st of December. I have raised already 192 invoices. All these invoices are listed out here. So I can take this report. I have around 10.14 million worth of invoices raised, and this one is there. And he says, okay, give me a printout of this invoice list. I can go here and click on print. It gives me the invoice in a printout view. But in this view, I have so many information. I have invoice number, date, that, this, and revenue classification, tax classification, and all these things are there. And it is very big also. So how do I don't want to show this to him, because for him, he don't want to see these things. So we want to take off this one, and I don't want to show this one in the report. You don't want it, you can just simply drag it out. Whichever you want, you can drag it out. If you see, this is the column, and this is the band, which expands to 3 columns.
Yeah, if you remove all columns.
Yes. Suppose if I want to remove only one, I can remove the column, or I want to remove the band also. So I can choose which one is the band and which one is the column I'm going to remove. Say I don't want to see this band, I can take off this band only. So I can have this band, let it be there. I can have this also. I don't want all together, I can take it off. So band also, or the column also you can do. Now it is already arranged in there. It looks okay, and then I want to print it. When I print it, it goes in a A3 size, bigger page, and because there was a lot of data, so that's why it was in A3 size. So if I go and print review it, it is very big. So I want to convert it, change the page setup. The page setup option, everything is common with your Word or Excel. You can go to page setup, file page setup, and you can see the paper size, orientation, margin, everything is available. I'm going to choose A4 size, and margins you can set it up, say okay. Now it converts to a single A4 size page, and you can see that it's going to 13 pages. I have all the invoices raised in here. Now I have this information, like in effective date is there, and he says no need effective date, put me the PO number. I want to see the PO number in this list. If I want to add anything apart from the columns rightly available, I can just go to right click on the column or any of the column. Any of the column, you can simply right click. Here there is an option for choosing column or band chooser. So I select this one. I can see all my columns from my invoice will be available here. So in this one, it's about invoice. But if you go to the quotation, about the quotation, there is a different fields will be there that will be available for you. You can choose whichever you want. I want to choose, like many things are there, added on, approved by, CR number, or delivery note numbers, everything is available in here. And you can just simply drag that one wherever I like to place. And I don't want this effective date, okay, I can drag it down. And I can take this information. This is enough for him to give the report. I can go and print the report. And how many columns you want, you can drag and keep it in there. Now, he says, okay, give me all the invoices. When I try to print, it gives me almost all the invoices. All the invoices are there. Even one real invoices is here. And my manager says, don't give me all these invoices. Give me all the invoices which is more than 50,000 real. Don't include all invoices or 100,000 invoices. So I can come here. If you go to the edge, you see the filter options. here I can filter any amount or any custom amount where you can specify equals, greater than, equal to, all these things you can specify. It's greater than or equal to, I will say 100,000. And you can use and or clauses also. It's greater than, equal to 100,000 or something like that. I can have different, and more than, less than, you can keep, or any field you can set something like that. And I click on OK. Now it gives me 6.63 million worth of invoices. All the things are there. When I go and print review, it shows me only those 2 pages of report is showing now. Now if I see here, this is how you will filter the options. You can also filter by the content also. Means numbers also, content. If I choose it, it shows only those invoices which I raised for the amounts which is having Southern Basic Industries. I can filter out. And right now I have all these things. He said okay, everything is fine. He's asked me what is this not processed and process. Can you segregate it or group it or color code it, whatever you want, you can do it. Just simply right click on here. You can say, for example, not processed. Okay, I want to know all the not processed invoice. I want to highlight it. So I can go here, conditional format. I can highlight cells. There is highlight cell rules, top to bottom rules, unique and duplicate rules. Like this, you can set it. You can go to highlight rules, which is equal to or text contains, custom conditions, anything you can specify. Yeah, same thing. I go on and I say this one is bold and green fill text or red bold text, like this. I want to make it yellow fill. I can also apply to the entire row also. Entire row will be highlighted, or I can highlight only like this also, possible chances are there. So I can, when I look at it, when I open, I can see, oh, this is all not processed. In the same case, if you are doing with your POs or anything, and whether it is delivered or not, I want to highlight and keep it, that also possible. Okay, and now I did this and I want to make a printout of this and give to my manager. It is all these things are there. I don't like this, too much colorful. I will change this. Manage rules. Later we'll do that. Okay. Now I have this all this rules set. Now I want to. I highlighted and give it to him, and he said, just group all these things and give me separate, not processed, how much, posted, how much. You can give me the separated. I can go here and filter it also. I can go here and filter it, not processed or processed. But I wanted it one single report, how much not processed and how much posted. So I can just do that by grouping it. I can say yes, group by this column, and I click on it. It will give me both will be available, but it will be grouped by this column. So not processed, 8 invoices. And posted invoices, total, subtotal will also be there, and the grand total will also be there. So it depends on how you interact and take that report. And I can right now, I can export it as a PDF file and give it to them. And if I want to use this report format for the future use, I can go here and save this as a layout. And the layout will be saved. And I can also share it in my server also. Keep it in the server, and all of us we can use it also. So I can say all my 100 invoices above 100,000. I can say now this invoices, the list is saved. This format is saved. If I close and try to open again my previous screen, return backs. So after 1 week, my manager is asking, okay, give me the report last time you sent it to me. I can go here. I have saved already my layouts. I will see invoices above 100,000. It gives me all the invoices, but it gives me for the current period. It takes the current period. So I will choose which period I want. Maybe from 1st of January 2019 I want to see. So it gives me all the any time period. I will filter it out and show me. And it shows me now 8.4 period. The updated record will be there. Now, if I want to save this layout as my default, I can go here set as default. So I like this to monitor these things in this way. I can also keep it because I'm not creating invoice. I'm just reviewing and monitoring only. Then I can use this one. So this method, I don't want to see any other information. I want to see only this information. Whatever form design you want, you can drag it and keep it.
But when we need, if you need the previous one, we can get it.
Yes, reset layout. So save this layout. Now this layout will be saved. If I go and open, every time I open, it goes me in this format. But I don't like this one. I want to return back to my original layout. I can reset it back. Reset layout. Now, if it opens the previous layout. Okay, so this way you can keep the formats ready. So this is how you reset and not print, grouping we have seen. Now we'll see the searching options also. Searching, I have 100, say for example, for last year until now, I have to see all the invoices. And I want to search for a particular invoice. I want to search. I can click on search and I will type Basar. Okay. When I type BAS, it gives me the list automatically. Now I know that there is one company called Batin. It is we call them Batin, but when I search for BA, it doesn't have their name is Batin, but I'm storing it Al Batin. They are calling. So I want to find all the Batin. So I can use asterisk and then Batin. It finds me Al Batin also. So in this way I can filter and search my data, and I can search for any type. Say for example, okay, let's say Abdul Latif. This is the client. I can also search by the amount also. Let's say 40,000 I know. So I given for Abdullah Sultan. Okay, I don't know the full name. Where by mistake I want to see all the 4,000 or 40,000. It will show me all, and I can filter and search multiple parameters. Okay, so it is unlimited. You can drag, and you want to drag check by PO number. You can drag the PO number and search. And if I want to search for something, let's talk about our PO number. I'll drag a PO number. And take for example, I want to search the whole document. I don't know whether the PO number or the invoice number. I get a confusion. I want to search the complete document. I can use Control F, same like your document searching. I want to search for 8288. It just takes everything and check where is 8288. Anywhere in the thing, it will find out. So it gives, it will find out everywhere in there. I don't know whether I put it in invoice number, maybe I put it in PO number or delivery note number by mistake. I want to find out. I can take this thing. So this way, in this control options is available throughout the system. Okay. Not only in your invoicing or in your everywhere it is. And we've seen about print, search, group, and reporting. We have, this is a tax report options are there, like revenue classified report for that particular period. Now, when he is filing the VAT return, he has to give me first 3 months report, so he can take the revenue classified report. This is the report we are talking about. You remember, in the initial stage, I show you one image. Yeah, for VAT requirements, the invoice number, date, client code, and client VAT, and the revenue account, quantity, and exclusive VAT. What is the VAT collected, total amount? Did you file any zero rated or anything? You can find that report. This is the report they will be asking you for sales. So I can keep all these things as it is and take a printout. So total of much million that will be reflected in your VAT returns. Clear? So here I am seeing this invoices from 2019 until 29th of February 2020. I have all these invoices, 13 million worth of invoices I have raised. Now, it shows me the invoice and the invoice total. What about the content of it? Maybe the thermal roll, 80 into 80. How many times I have invoiced, to whom I have invoiced, from which year I have invoiced. I want to see the details of the items inside the invoice. In that, I can click on this invoice with details. Okay. If I open it, it gives me the invoice with detailed information inside, like when I talk about that invoice, the last invoice we did for today, if you go here, you see there is safety shoes, safety goggles, helmet, thermal rods. So I am going to see with detail. So in this way, we are giving the data of all the invoices in one place and I am analyzing it. So right now I can group it. It is grouping by invoice number, no problem. I can take it off. I want to group it by client name. So client name wise, how many invoices I made, for which item I made. So I want to see all the air filters I given to my suppliers, clients. So I have given in this time period, I have given for 3 clients with the details, price, everything will be shown to you. So that this you can analyze everything with this. Now I am going to give, and I can analyze with additional options this month, and only these 3 clients are given for this month. I have the data available in here. The data can be given to your sales people to analyze and work on the data. Okay? And you have the option to save and print and all those things. And also close this one. Now we have discussed about layout settings and print, search, group, invoice details, reports, and invoice. So almost all the concepts are discussed in here. Just make it.